Thanks for watching. In this video, we're going to show you how to get up and running with MetaLocator.com. And here we're going to focus on choosing the colors and icons for your interface that allow it to integrate seamlessly with your website. So first thing I'm going to do is import some data. This is a brand new MetaLocator installation, but I'm going to choose to remove all the records before I import because I've actually already imported some data. So I'll pick the file. I've got a couple examples here. This one is just a regular spreadsheet with multiple countries represented. So I'll choose that file and hit Start Import. It'll import the file. Let's look at the uploaded data. We see we've got a number of German locations here, and I think there are also some US locations here as well. Next step is to create an interface. I'm going to make a new one and just start from scratch. I'll choose the layout, and I'm going to use the standard locator layout. And for the title, I'm just going to call it a color test and demo. So let's just save this as it is and see what it looks like without any changes. So I've saved that there, and that enables me to preview it. And we'll see that we're using this is the default template. It's rather colorful. It's got red icons that you can click on and green links that appear in these individual line items. The default hyperlink color is blue. The submit button is green, etc., etc. So now we're going to customize the map icons and the fonts and colors to make it match with a purple website. We'll just choose that kind of arbitrarily. So within my interface settings, there's a group of settings called style and color. I'm going to expand that, and it's going to give me some basic choices for using the colors that are used in MetaLocator's theme generator. So this is the default theme. So we're going to change this to something a little bit more purple. So the border color represents the border that's the blue border that's rendered around the map and the directory listing. So I'm going to change that to a kind of dark purple, just like that. And for the primary submit button, I'm going to change that also to a very strong and somewhat dark purple. I'm going to leave the text color black because that's just easier to read. For the secondary button color, that's the reset button, I'm going to pick a kind of light, somewhat washed out purple so I don't draw too much attention to it. Notice is for error messages and things like that, so we're just going to leave that the same color. Distance is the color of the text that's rendered when a user searches, and it says this location is X number of miles away from you. So that defaults to red. I'm going to make that a little bit more of a blue so it stands out a little bit. The other thing is these links within an individual record line item are by default green. I'm going to change those to yet another purple, and we'll make a real dark purple there. So all of our choices look kind of cohesive. So let's apply our changes. I could have just clicked preview again there, but I'm going to reload the interface, and we should see a nice purple layout. And so the next thing we need to do is change these marker icons to look a little bit more in line with our purple layout. So I'm going to go back to the interface editor, and under map settings there's a new option that will allow you to choose the default map marker. There are a number of ways to control the map marker associated with the individual location, but the default is probably the easiest thing to change. I could upload a file for my desktop. You need to make sure that those are roughly 32 by 32 pixel images, but in case you're not able to create those or simply don't want to, you can choose from our gallery of various icons here. So these are broken down into categories. I happen to know that restaurants and bars are purple icons, so I'm going to choose this little ice cream guy here, and notice it populated the field for us. Any image URL will work in there. Of course, you don't want to pick something like a 10 megabyte vacation photo. Obviously, that will look pretty odd on the map. So I'm going to apply those changes. And again, switching over to the interface tab, and I'm just going to reload the page. And now we can see that we've got a nice purple icon that conforms with the rest of our interface layout. That's all we're going to cover in this video. Thanks for watching.